So you filled out your beautiful insight map and you've got lots of data. Now it's time to turn the things people actually said into some actions you can try immediately. Going through your columns, look for common themes across your sources. What is the highest level job that they're trying to do? And how do most people try and solve it? Once you've got an idea of what people are doing, work out a simple action that you can take that would make their job easier.
So over in the template, let's take an example, like one of our first touch points in the experience. Find bakery. So we've got our data that we've found. So now we'll fill out the insight we've worked out and an action we're going to take.
So if you're looking at, oh, well, most people's, their natural behavior is they take out their phone to try and solve this, then your insight is, using phone is like the main tool for like solving this problem. And then your action might be, okay, check how we come up on Google search, check what our thing looks like on Google Maps, on Yelp, think of all the different online ways people might be trying to find this. And yeah, especially if it's all those different things, it's trying to make your action as well. Something that's like a 30-second to a 1-minute action are perfect. So if it is actually online stuff, it's just going, let's make sure we are across a lot of online platforms, even ones they haven't mentioned. Because if people just do this in the way that they like it, we've just got to be across it. Especially actually if you're getting, people are going further with their detail and saying, yeah, it's not just Google. I went on Google Maps and then I saw, oh, I recognize this from the outside because it's next to this that I usually go to. Huge insight is they're looking at the photo. I need to make action. I need to make sure my photos are good.
So our insight is that people use their phones to find the bakery. So my action will be make sure we come up on Google phone searches and maybe Facebook mobile too. Well, that's like easy enough for me to do right after this.
If you're getting unhelpful suggestions from people, things that can't be actioned really quickly, this probably means you just need more conversation around this touch point. If they're saying, oh, I wish something was better, easier, cheaper, or faster, find out what that really means with questions like, well, what would your day look like if this was better or easier? You want to find some specific actionable ideas.
So I've just done this 5 times.
Yeah.
And I've taken some insights, I've done some actions.
Yes.
What do I do with the data now? Do I delete it forever from my life?
Yeah. It's keeping this as helpful to you as possible. So, if it's what it's starting to do is look really cluttered and actually just confuse you, like you've already done your insight and your action and you're like, kind of done with this. I'm looking for fresh sources. I'd still actually just keep it in the archives as well. It can be nice to look back and look at your progress. You now actually have this really tangible evidence of where you came from and how you've been making your decisions as well. That also could be helpful down the line if people, you are either pitching to or maybe other teammates say, yeah, why did we do that again? You can go back and go, because this was happening. Or, if it helps you to actually just constantly see all of the different points and all the themes, even after you've done the action to see if that changes, that's also fun. You can do that, whatever works for you. Okay, you're done. You filled out the map, you've got a bunch of actions to improve your service. This tool is now an ongoing resource you'll come back to as you develop your service. Ultimately, this will help you fine-tune your service so people get the most out of it. People have trouble articulating what's really motivating them to do something, but using this map and triangulating data off lots of different resources means your service will be better in ways that people couldn't even imagine.